Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasudashivam.
Om Nithyananda
Nithyanandam Paramasugadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadusham Tatvamasyadilaksham Yekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyananda, we offer our humble pranams, our humble obeisance to the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. We welcome all the viewers across the world for the Uttamottama Seva to Paramashiva. We welcome all viewers across the world. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time to Sri Kailasha's official TV channel, welcome to the official TV channel for Sri Kailasha, the only and the greatest Hindu nation in the world. Nithyananda Paramashivam, His Divine Holiness, is the reviver of Sri Kailasha, the ancient enlightened civilization, and the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. His Divine Holiness is an avatar from and is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and His Divine Holiness has made science of power manifestation, yoga, and temple-based universities for humanity. Sovereign Order of Kailasha, led by Nithyananda Order of monks, nuns, and Hindu diaspora, are working for global peace to give a superconscious breakthrough to humanity. Nithyananda Hindu University is the world's largest university with extended campuses over 150 countries, is collecting, organizing, preserving, time capsuling, decoding, spreading and reviving the 20 million source books of Hinduism and the 64 sacred arts and sciences like Ayurveda, music, dance, sculpting, astrology, and Vastu. His Divine Holiness is the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Shyamala Pita Sarvajna Pita, the ancient apex body of Hinduism, and present Emperor of Suryavamsa Surangi Samrajyam. His Divine Holiness has survived the worst persecution of many assassination attempts on person and character by anti-Hindu elements. To explore the videos, you can visit Kailasha's Nithyananda YouTube channel. For all of us, millions of Sri Kailashavasis all over the world, you and me, if we have had any spiritual breakthrough, any great experience of Kundalini awakening, if today we are able to manifest Shaktis, it is because at the mere age of 12, Swamiji did Tyaga of sitting with utmost sincerity and ferociousness with himself and manifesting this ultimate spiritual breakthrough. Paramashiva has come down to planet Earth and manifested this grand Leela of his life for each and every one of us to be part. Swamiji has taken this physical form and come down from Kailasha itself. Now that Swamiji is here, we can celebrate his happening on planet and spread the message of Sri Kailasha. We invite all the viewers to share this link with all the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and all over the other social media platforms. All as we continue in the Satsang, the Uttamottama Seva introduction and get prepared for Swamiji's Satsang. Let us do whatever we can reach this message to one and all. There are innumerable reasons why His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam happened on planet Earth. He happened to cause the next evolutionary breakthrough for life on Earth. He happened to cause Satya Yuga once again. He happened for the fulfillment of consciousness itself. He happened for the entire humanity. He happened exclusively for you at the same time. Ultimately, however, in words that cannot quite be summarized either by himself or his devotees, the true reason behind the happening of Swamiji is nothing but the pure compassion. This realization will happen in you after reading and listening the full life story of Swamiji, all of his gifts for humanity and his sacrifices. You will journey through all the years of his sacrifices. His feet graced the planet Earth. You will learn the greatest of his lessons, and your aspirations for life itself will mature. Your yourselves will have the realization that brings tears to your eyes and ultimate surrender into your mind. The avatar of Paramashiva happened on planet Earth just to ensure we are also Paramashiva. Today, during the Uttamottama Seva offering to Paramashiva, we will explore more on both of the avatar. Why would you listen to Swamiji's experiences and the avatar's autobiography? We do not know how many births we have struggled or prayed to have a master. We are not even aware of your own true yearning. The master happening in our life is not a joke. We ourselves do not know how many births we have struggled and prayed intensely to have a glimpse of a living master. First, we should understand, for human beings such as you and I, our life stories are written after we die. But for avatars, the script is written, the avatar comes down and then it is enacted. Listening to the experiences of Swamiji is literally an initiation. The seed of possibility for that experience to happen in you is bestowed and blessed on us. We must understand that the ultimate truth of Swamiji's life is that from the very beginning, he is the ultimate consciousness and has been expressing Paramashiva from the beginning. Never once he come down from that space. Swamiji says, all that I talk in my discourses are my experience. I have become that experience. It is easy to share that, but because I have disappeared, it is difficult to tell about me. The personality called I has been cut like how if you cut the thread of flower garland, the flowers fall off. And I has been cut, the incidences have become separate flowers. There are no more a garland. I have to once again tie the flowers like a garland and tell you. Just for the sake of our transformation, Swamiji shares the experiences of his life so that our whole biology can catch what he's saying and what he experienced and reflect that very experience in our space. When we listen to that experience, we have the opportunity to raise ourselves that minute to the higher consciousness. Having this in our space, let us understand the very beginning about the life of the avatar. Tiruvannamalai is a small town in South India in the state of Tamil Nadu. Tiruvannamalai, as it should be termed in chaste Tamil, means revered, inaccessible mountain. This name was given to this town not because it was the location of the tall and mighty mountain, being more a mountain-sized hillock, but because of the spiritual connotation that the place had for believers and spiritual seekers. The entire township has evolved around the mountain, and a girivalam, or walking around the mountain on foot, is considered to be holy and spiritually value enhancing. In Sanskrit, this mountain is termed Arunachala, literally meaning the unmoving morning star, simplified as the red mountain, possibly with reference to its reddish hue. Aruna, the morning star, is the charioteer of the sun god, Surya. Aruna drives Surya's magnificent chariot that is to 7 white horses. Sages from the time immemorial are reputed to have lived in the caves and slopes of the Arunachala hill, sanctified by it and sanctifying it in turn. Adi Shankara, the great Hindu reformer saint, has described Arunachala as Mount Meru, the inaccessible heart center of Lord Shiva. Arunachala reveals itself as no ordinary mountain. In its timeless majesty, wrapped in a shroud of majesty that centuries of legends have only deepened. Arunachala has a presence that is mere spiritual than physical. The great enlightened master Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi calls Arunachala the spiritual center of the world. It is not for nothing that Arunachala is known as the hill that beckons. Even the ordinary traveler, once having set his eyes upon Arunachala, is inexplicably drawn to dwell upon the sacred presence again and again. Seekers commonly feel this strange experience known as the call of Arunachala, even today. The legend of Arunachala and the story behind the temple Arunachaleshwara, which is the central point of the town Tiruvannamalai, reads thus the ancient Hindu mythology. There is a story of an argument between Lord Brahma and the creator, and the Lord Vishnu, the sustainer, as to which of them was greater. Brahma and Vishnu are two of the three gods who comprise the trinity of the Hindu pantheon of divinity. They were unable to resolve the dispute between themselves. There was no one to resolve the fight except Shiva, the rejuvenator, and the third member of this divine trinity. Shiva appeared before them as his Vishwarupa, his cosmic form, as an endless shaft of light. The two ends of the shaft, that were his head and feet, could not be seen. He looked at them and said, "Whoever can find either my ends is the greater of the two of you." So Brahma took the form of swan and flew up towards Shiva's head, and Vishnu went downwards as a bow, burrowing into the earth and find Shiva's feet. They searched for many yugas, ages. After much effort, Vishnu realized that he could not find what he sought and decided to surrender his ego to Shiva. He told Shiva to forgive his arrogance in trying to find the limits of the divine form. Shiva blessed him for his honesty. Brahma, however, could not accept his failure. On his way up, he saw a flower falling down and asked the flower where he was coming from. The flower said it had fallen from the behind Shiva's ear. Brahma asked, "How long have you been traveling?" The flower replied, "I have been falling for 4 ages." That means the lifetimes of Brahma. Brahma was shocked and realized he had no hopes of finding Shiva's head, but he still did not want to accept his failure. Brahma decided that he would tell Shiva a lie about finding this flower on his ear. He then asked the flower to bear witness that he had brought it down from Shiva's head. The flower hesitated, but Brahma persuaded it to tell this lie, saying that in any case Shiva would not know. The flower, having little choice and afraid to refuse Brahma, the Lord of all creation, agreed. Returning to Shiva, who again assumed his normal form, Brahma announced that he had seen Shiva's head and had brought back this flower as his witness. Shiva instantly knew what had happened and was angry at the lie told to him. He punished Brahma, saying, "For the lie that you have uttered, you will never again be worshipped by the people." He punished the flower, saying, the scorpion flower, saying, "You will never ever be used as an offering to me in worship." So this day, there are no major temples dedicated to Brahma, the creator, and the scorpion flower is never offered to Shiva in worship. Brahma realized his mistake and sought Shiva's forgiveness. Both Vishnu and Brahma requested Shiva to return his form as that shaft of light to bless the universe. At their request, Shiva, in the form of divine light, became Arunachala, the glowing mountain, and assumed the form of Shiva, Shivalinga, and called Arunachaleshwara at the temple in Tiruvannamalai. Now, we will be moving to Uttamottama Seva. Let's see the introduction. What is Uttamottama Seva? Uttamottama Seva is a Vedic ritual straight from the source, from Agamas. Uttamottama means the best of the best, and Seva is offering. It is a true ritual of offering at the best of the best to Paramashiva. Whatever we offer to Paramashiva comes back to us in thousandfold, many millionfold. And Paramashiva is the source of everything, be it grains or knowledge, or skill, or people, everything. Offering the best of the best is the way we can offer our gratitude to Paramashiva and being integrated to him and his words. Agama is the only thing we can actually offer him. Hence, as per the instructions of Paramashiva, in the physical form, the Sachalamurti, the avatar, his divine holiness, Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, we offer this seva to Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva, the presiding deity of the Nithyananda Sangha. Uttamottama is an intricate ritual. This seva is an intricate ritual that is described by Paramashiva himself. So many offerings are there that come from the best of the best that is offered in Vedic tradition. From the instruments to the offering of food that should be offered to Paramashiva, the various types of dance and the way it was danced. The Uttamottama Seva is described by Paramashiva as the best of the best. Why should we offer the best of the best? Paramashiva lives in Adi Kailash, the Bangalore Adinam, as Kalpa Vriksha, as the one who gives whatever you ask. Out of many offerings, today we offer the Parayana, Sangeeta Seva, Nritya Seva, Sakshi Pramana, and Veda, Chaturveda Parayana. The science of all these best things is Paramashiva. He has given these to us. Offering them back at his feet is what we do during the puja, whereby we experience intense Shaktinipata and Advaita, the oneness with him. And as a result, we live the state, radiate the space, and manifest the Shaktis of Paramashiva. And also, since it is Agama Vidhi, Paramashiva's instructions, we offer them during this seva. The best of food offered as Naivedyam, the best movement a body can make offered as dance to Nritya Seva, the best of sound offered as music, Sangeeta Seva, and best of consciousness offered as power manifestation, the Shakti Avishkarana. The best that humanity can offer to Paramashiva as gratitude is offered as Uttamottama Seva. Today, we offer Uttamottama Seva to Lord Surya. Bhagwan Surya is the Lord of fundamental forces. Namaste Aditya Tvameva Prataksham Karma Kattasi Tvameva Prataksham Brahmasi Tvameva Prataksham Vishnursi Tvameva Prataksham Rudrasi Tvameva Prataksham Trigasi Tvameva Prataksham Yajurasi Tvameva Prataksham Samasi Tvameva Prataksham Adharvasi Tvamevam Sarvam Chaturthasi. I bow down to you, Aditya. You are the agent himself of work, the manifest of Brahma, Vishnu and Rudra, Rik, Yajur, Soma and Adharva Vedas, as well as all the Chandas. Surya rules the sun. Surya radiates the golden saffron color in all the 10 directions. Aditya is Adipati Devata of Surya. Surya represents the power of responsibility. Surya is the energy supplier for all of the other planets. When the energy of Surya is at the peak, you experience the intense power of creation and start flourishing in various aspects of your life and bring success. When the energy of Surya is as low, you experience the feeling of being stuck in your life. Bhagwan Surya brings the every day with new light, new energy to all the planet, to all of us. Similarly, let us bring the new energy every day, harnessing the energy of Surya, forgetting all the past, offering this save us to Surya Bhagavan, to raise our consciousness, to live a rich tradition that His divine holiness is reviving for us. Hence, we welcome you offer Uttamottama Seva to Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva and Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti here in the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam. Now, today, the Uttamottama Seva offering by Nithyananda Gurukul Balasans. Now, I encourage all of you take part and enjoy the darshan, enjoy the seva offering to Paramashiva and the Lord Surya.
The first offering at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva is the offering of the Chaturvedam. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Shri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Chaturveda Priya Chaturvedam Avadharaya. Harihi Om Agnimeele Purohitam Yajnasya Devam Digvidam Hotaram Ratnadatavam Harihi Om Visheto Jetva Vayavasta Devo Vastavita Praptayutu Shreshtatamaya Karmane Harihi Om Agna Ayahi Pitaye Grahano Hapyadate Nihota Tatsi Barimsi Harihi Om Shanno Devi Rabhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyo Rabhisya Vansunaha Harihi Om. The next offering at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva is the offering of the Agama Shloka. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Shri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Agama Shloka Priya Agama Shloka Navadharaya. Surya Chandramaso Vasne Sridhama Parikalpana Trinetra Kalpana Masyam Tadarshamiha Drishyate Dahana Apyayane Tena Prakasham Vidadamyaham Srishtim Stitim Samhritim Cha Titanur Vidadamyaham Tatsiddidam Param Devam Sarva Dukha Vimokshanam Sarva Vyadiharam Devam Sarvamayaharam Shivam. The next offering at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva is the offering of the Stotra Seva. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Shri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Stotra Priya Stotram Avadharaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Sadashivaya Sakala Tattvatmakaya Sarvamantra Swarupaya Sarvayantradhishthitaya Sarvatantra Swarupaya Sarvatattvaviduraya Brahmarudravatarini Neelakantaya Parvati Manoharaya Somasurya Kilocanaya Bhasmo सृष्टिस्थिति प्रलय काल रौद्रावताराय दक्षाध्वरध्वंसकाय महाकालभेदनाय मूलाधारैकनिलयाय तत्त्वातीताय गंगाधराय सर्वदेवादिदेवाय षडाश्रयाय वेदान्तसाराय त्रिवर्गसाधनाय अनन्तकोटिब्रह्माण्डनायकाय अनन्तवासुकितक्षककारकोटकशङ्खगुलिकपद्म महापद्मेत्यष्टमहानागकुलभूषणाय प्रणवस्वरूपाय चिदाकाशाय आकाशदिक्स्वरूपाय ग्रहनक्षत्रमालिने सकलाय कलङ्करहिताय सकललोकैककर्तृ सकललोकैकभर्तृ सकललोकैकसंहर्तृ सकललोकैकगुरवे सकललोकैकसाक्षिणे सकलनिगमगुह्याय सकलवेदान्तपारगाय सकललोकैकवरप्रदाय सकललोकैकशङ्कराय शशाङ्कशेखराय शाश्वतनिजावासाय निराकाराय निराभासाय निरामयाय निर्बलाय निर्मदाय निश्चिन्ताय निरहङ्काराय निरङ्कुशाय निष्कलङ्काय निर्गुणाय निष्कामाय निरुपप्लवाय निरुपद्रवाय निरवध्याय निरन्तराय निष्प्रपञ्चाय निस्सङ्गाय निर्द्वन्द्वाय निराधाराय निरागाय निष्क्रोधाय निर्लोपाय निष्पापाय निष्भयाय निर्विकल्पाय निर्भेदाय निष्क्रियाय निस्तुलाय निःशंशयाय निरञ्जनाय निरुपमविभवाय नित्यशुद्ध बुद्ध परिपूर्ण सच्चिदानन्दाद्वयाय परमशान्तस्वरूपाय तेजोरूपाय तेजोमयाय जय जय रुद्र महारौद्र भद्रावतार महाभैरव कालभैरव कल्पान्तभैरव कपालमालाधर खट्वांग खड्ग चर्म पाशांकुश डमरू शूल चाप भाना गदा शक्ति भिंडिपाल तोमर मुसल मुद्गर पाश परिग कुशुंडी शतग्नि चक्राध्यायुध भीषणकर सहस्रमुख दंष्ट्राकराल वदन विकटाट्टहास विस्फारित ब्रह्मांड मंडल नागेन्द्र कुंडल नागेन्द्र हार नागेन्द्र वलय नागेन्द्र चर्मधर नागेन्द्र निकेतन मृत्युंजय त्रयंबक त्रिपुरांतक विश्वरूप विरूपाक्ष विश्वेश्वर वृषभवाहन विश्वभूषण विश्वतोमुख सर्वतो रक्ष रक्ष मां ज्वलज्वल महामृत्युमभमृत्युभयं नाशय नाशय चोरभयम् उच्चादय उच्चादय त्रिशूलेन विधारय विधारय कुठारेण भिण्डि भिण्डि खड्गेन छिण्डि छिण्डि खट्वाङ्गेन निपोतय निपोतय मुसलेन निष्पेषय निष्पेषय बाणैः सन्ताडय सन्ताडय रक्षांसि भीषय भीषय भूतानि विद्रावय विद्रावय कूष्माण्ड मारीच वेताल ब्रह्मराक्षसगणान् सन्ताडय सन्ताडय माम् अभयं कुरु कुरु वित्तस्त्वं माम् आश्वासय आश्वासय नरकभयां माम् उद्धर उद्धर सञ्जीवय सञ्जीवय क्षुत्रुभ्यां माम् आप्यायय आप्यायय दुःखादरं माम् आनन्दय आनन्दय शिवकवचेन माम् आच्छादय आच्छादय मृत्युञ्जय त्र्यम्बक सदाशिव परमशिव नमस्ते नमस्ते। The next offering at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva is the offering of the Dravida Vedam. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Shri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Dravida Veda Priya Dravida Vedam Avadharaya
Chitrambalam Namah Shivaya Varga Nadantan Varga Imai Polodum Yen Nenjani Gadantan Varga Kogaliyanda Gurumanidam Tan Varga Agavam Maginindra Annipan Tan Varga Egan Anegan Irevan Nadi Varga Egan Kedutanda Edan Nadi Varga Piraparukum பிஞ்சகதன் பெய்கதைகள் வெல்க பொறுத்தாக்கு சேயோந்தன் பூங்கதல்கள் வெல்க கருங்குவிவாய் மகிழும் பூங்கடல்கள் வெல்க சிறங்குவிவாய் ஓங்குவிக்கும் சீரோன் கடல் வெல்க ஈசன் நதி போற்றி எந்தை அடி போற்றி நேசன் நடி போற்றி சிவன் சேவடி போற்றி ஏயத்தேன் நதி போற்றி மாய பிறப்பருக்கும் மன்னன் நதி போற்றி சீரார் பெருந்துரைனம் தேவன் நதி போற்றி ஆராத இன்பம் அருளும் மலை போற்றி சிவன் அவன் என் சிந்தையோர் நின்ற அதனால் அவன் அருளாலே அவன் தான் வணங்கி சிந்தை மகிழ சிவபுராணம் தன்னை முன்னே விமை பொருதும் போய ஒரே பஞ்ஞார் கண்ணுதலால் கங்கருணை கங்காற்ற வந்திரினி எண்ணுதற்கு எட்டால் எரிதால் பெரும் நிறைஞ்சி விண்ணிறைந்து மண்ணிறைந்து மிக்காய் விலங்கொலியார் நிறைந்து என்னை விழாதாரியம் பெருந்தி திருச்சிற்றம்பலம்.
The next offering at the feet of Devi Nithyananda Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam is the offering of the Nithya Seva. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Shri Nithyananda Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Nritya Priya Nrityam Avadharaya.
Adideva Namastubhyam Prasida Mama Bhaskara Divanara Namastubhyam Prabhakara Namostubhe Prachangam Kashyapajam Shvetapadmadhatam Devam Tam Suryam Pranamamyaham Tam Suryam Pranamamyaham Tam Suryam Pranamamyaham Sarvalokapitamaham Mahamapagadevam Tam Suryam Pranamamyaham Tam Suryam Pranamamyaham Tam Suryam Pranamamyaham
The next offering at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivam is the offering of the Sangeeta Seva. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Shri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Sangeeta Priya Sangeetam Avadharaya. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasyadhilaksham Ekam Nityam Virmalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Adityam Hridayam Punyam Sarvashastru Vinashanam Jaramaham Jape Nityam Akshayam Paramam Shivam Koti Surya Swarupinam Ananda Gandha Ishwaram Bhakta Hridaya Nivasinam Nithyananda Namostute Koti Surya Swarupinam Ananda Gandha Ishwaram Bhakta Hridaya Nivasinam Nithyananda Namostute Sarvamangala Mangalyam Sarva Papa Pranashanam Chinta Shoka Prashavanam Ayurmardhamanuttamam Koti Surya Swarupinam Ananda Gandha Ishwaram Bhakta Hridaya Nivasinam Nithyananda Namostute Koti Surya Swarupinam Ananda Gandha Ishwaram Bhakta Hridaya Nivasinam Nithyananda Namostute Rashmimantam Samudyantam Devasura Namaskritam Pujayasva Vivasvantam Bhakaram Bhuvaneswaram Koti Surya Swarupinam Ananda Gandha Ishwaram Bhakta Hridaya Nivasinam Nithyananda Namostute Koti Surya Swarupinam Ananda Gandha Ishwaram Bhakta Hridaya Nivasinam Nithyananda Namostute Sarvadeva Mapohesha Tejasvi Rakhi Bhavanaha Devadeva Suraganan Lokan Vatika Bhaktivihi Koti Surya Swarupinam Ananda Gandha Ishwaram Bhakta Hridaya Nivasinam Nithyananda Namostute Koti Surya Swarupinam Ananda Gandha Ishwaram Bhakta Hridaya Nivasinam Nithyananda Namostute Yesa Brahmasya Vishnusya Shivaskanda Prajapatihi Mahendro Dhanavaskalo Namasto Moya Pampatihi Koti Surya Swarupinam Ananda Gandha Ishwaram Bhakta Hridaya Nivasinam Nithyananda Namostute Koti Surya Swarupinam Ananda Gandha Ishwaram Bhakta Hridaya Nivasinam Nithyananda Namostute. The next offering At the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivam is the offering of Paramashiva Shakti Avishkarana. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Shri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Paramashiva Shakti Avishkarana Priya Paramashiva Shakti Avishkaranam Avadharaya.
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvaditam Gagana Sadisham Tattvamasyadiraksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavaditam Tribunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, we the Balas Nithyananda Guru welcome all of you with our love and respect. Today's segment in the Uttamata Seva, Paramashiva Shakti Avishkarana. My name is Manitya Vijayashanata and I will be the host for today's evening segment. So before we begin, a small question for all the viewers out there. Have you ever watched a superhero movie and wanted to be one of them? Or read a comic book and wanted to be one of the characters who are able to manifest these amazing powers? Have you ever fantasized of getting these powers or even gone to the level of seeking just to manifest these powers? Well, if you have come to the right place, because today we have an avatar walking among us who is actually initiating millions of people into manifesting the highest possibility. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is actually initiating millions across the world into manifesting these powers, these extraordinary mind-blowing powers. Today, all of you will be witnessing one of those powers, one of the 463 plus Shaktis that Swamiji has initiated all of this in. This is the power of mind reading. So why do we need to manifest this power of mind reading? Well, sometimes in life, we don't manifest what we truly want. Our internal battles manifest as these external battles that we really don't like seeing, right? Sometimes the lower identity that we carry, the lower inner space that we have, this manifests as what we see outside today. What you cherish inside, these thought currents, identifying them is what we call mind reading. In this power, we will be able to read the mind and your inner space and identify the blind spot which is restricting you from manifesting what you truly want in your life. We will be able to know what it is that you cherish within you, what you have gone through by not just a mere exchange of words, but just connecting with Paramashiva. Before we begin, we would like to read out the Shastra Pramana, which is a scriptural reference of this power given directly by Paramashiva.
This is the Shastra Pramana for the power of mind reading from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 51, Dharana 28. Yata tata yatra tatra dvadashante manakshipet pratikshanam kshina vrittet vailakshanyam dinair bhavet. Yatha tatha yatra tatra dvadashante manakshipet pratikshanam kshina vrittet vailakshanyam dinair bhavet. The translation for this pramana is: whenever one fixes and centers the mind and the inner space at the energy center between the eyebrows at the third eye at every moment in continuity, howsoever and whenever one may be doing, during any action, walking, talking, resting, and etc., the fluctuation and modifications of the mind will diminish and cast away completely, and within days or within a few moments, he will experience extraordinary states and the powers of Bhairava.
With these beautiful words, let us enter directly into power manifestation. Here with me, I have a fellow Balasan, Manitya Vijayashanata, who is an extraordinary power manifester. Manitya, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. So, my name is Manitya Vijayashanata. I am 15 years old and the Balasan of Nithyananda Paramashivam.
And we also have a volunteer here with us. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Nithyanandam. I'm Dr. Santana Lakshmi. I'm a naturopathic physician and I'm Adi Navasi.
So with this, let's get directly into the power manifestation. Now, Mahavirata is going to begin the power manifestation by connecting with Swami. Now, how we do this is by chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, which is the passport to be able to get into a higher frequency. These syllables themselves just remind us that we are Paramashiva, right? And just by being in that space of Paramashiva, manifestation of powers happens with snap. So we request all of you to sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line, and along with us, chant the Mahavakya to enter into that higher frequency, into that state and space of Paramashiva to manifest these beautiful powers.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
In a few moments, you will see that these power manifestations, any powers that we manifest, takes a matter of few minutes. It will not be something that takes hours. It doesn't require you to sit in a place for days altogether. It'll just be a couple of minutes, right? The reason as to why this is because what we are manifesting are shaktis, not siddhis. We don't have to do, actually, if you see in India or where we are right now, there are millions of sadhus who actually spend most of the time, right, doing this tapas, doing this penance, standing with one foot in the air, with one hand in the air, for such a long time, just to get a glimpse of the third eye. But we are blessed to be able to manifest these powers with just one initiation from the avatar. See, Amrita is ready. Amrita, take over.
Okay, so what Paramashiva revealed to me is that, so actually, is that like whatever you are doing in your daily life, it's not that you can't manifest what you want in your life. You can, but it's just one intention which you strongly want to make it happen. Like for example, let's say you want to grow a rose plant. If you have a strong, ferocious decision that you really want to grow it, you will actually grow it. So same way, whatever realities you want to manifest in life is just a ferocious decision which you need to make in your life. It's just one step which you need to make to Swamiji, which Swamiji takes thousands of steps for that reality to make it happen. Yes.
It's really very amazing. Absolutely right. Yes.
So you agree that there are times where you feel like you need that intention to make things happen, that you kind of lack at times, right? Yeah. See, the powers of Kala is simply amazing because it shows you what you really require to know. It hits that bright spot. So we would like to offer this at the divine lotus feet of the supreme quantum of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasantan, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda. Thank you for joining us, and we also invite you to join us tomorrow for tomorrow's Uttamottama Seva to witness various other powers that we will be manifesting for all of you. Thank you.
With this, we conclude the Uttamottama Seva and offer our gratitude at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva. Thank you, Nithyanandam.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanandam, we welcome all of you for today's Nithyananda Satsang, the divine enlightening audience with Avatar live from Kailasa. And today we have a very, very special Nithyananda Satsang. We're extremely delighted to welcome all of you for today's Satsang. And we welcome all the viewers who have joined us from more than 150 places around the globe and from more than 24 different time zones. We have viewers watching us from 500 plus Facebook pages, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Kailasa's NTV, Kailasa's HNTV and Kailasa TV and various other social media platforms. And we welcome all the Kailasians and e-Kailasians who have joined us via two-way video conferencing for this direct, divine, enlightening audience with the Avatar, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam, who is guiding and leading all of us, 2 billion Hindus, into living a conscious lifestyle and having a super conscious breakthrough. And before we enter into today's segment, let's watch a small video on who is His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam.
I am as old as sun, as new as sunrise. First and foremost, I am as old as sun, as new as sunrise. Various incarnations happened, gave a breakthrough to consciousness and gave opening to the next level. My responsibility is to introduce new consciousness which manifests powers of Sadashiva. As
Mahamandaleshwar of Mahanirvani Akada, the oldest apex body of Hinduism, I welcome every one of you.
I have experienced Sadashiva in his completion, and he has empowered me to transmit that experience to all of you. It is my commitment to all of you. I will make you experience and manifest Sadashivatva, powers and state and space of Sadashiva. When you manifest powers, naturally the state of Sadashiva and space of Sadashiva starts manifesting in you. More power manifestation, more integrity, more unclutching, more nirvikalpa samadhi, more joy, more restful awareness, more responsibilism, more enrich, more bliss. This tradition has a capacity to retain its authenticity and originality. My purpose is to make this statement to the world: Hinduism is real.
Ideas move from mind to mind. Energy moves from space to space. Cognitions move from body to body. That is why even Sadashiva needs a body. He assumed the body because he needs body to transmit his cognitions to you.
Whatever I am doing is reviving the original science as expressed in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Vedas and Agamas of the Hindu tradition. Given by Sadashiva, received by Devi, adopted by Vishnu to run this universe is Agama. Agamas insist on us serving beyond our frame. Whatever experience, anubhuti I had by my Guru's grace, Atma Pramana, I do acid wash with Shastra Pramana, Apta Pramana, the ancient masters' experiences. Whatever finally stand, I share it with the world as Sakshi Pramana. I welcome everyone for the grand feast of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Let us go on contributing.
His Divine Holiness, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. I think any introduction wouldn't do justice to what Swamiji has done in the last 40 plus years of his life. Immense hard work, commitment, selfless sacrifice into reviving Hinduism in spite of thousands of attacks abuses. Today, Swamiji is standing as a supreme pontiff of Hinduism. Any decision that Hindus need to make, anything that us Hindus need to do, Swamiji is guiding all of us, giving us access to the source scriptures of Hinduism and reviving Hinduism back in all its glory. Actually, Swamiji has taken Sanatana Hindu Dharma to the whole world in more than 200 countries, where Swamiji has established temples, Kailasas, Paduka Mandirs, a lot of such things, where Sanatana Hindu Dharma, there's a beautiful thing where Swamiji explains how Shaivism was spread by putting the veil. Like always, wherever you go to the temples, like be it in Malaysia, Battumalai, or Nelai in Sri Lanka, wherever you go, you will find that the veil is the deity. Like that, Swamiji all across the globe, he has established Shivalingas and he has re-established Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Shaivism back to life. And he has authored more than 500 books just in English and Tamil, and translated versions available in more than 108 plus languages. We have like this, like I can go on listing it a lot. This is Nithyananda Hindu University, which is the world's largest Hindu university, with extended campuses in over 150 countries, which is continuously collecting, organizing, preserving, time capsuling, decoding, spreading, and reviving the 20 million source scriptures of Hinduism and 64 sacred arts and sciences, which is includes dance, music, Ayurveda, sculpting, etc. He is the 293rd Guru Maha Sannidhanam of the Madurai Yadinam, the Shyamala Pita Sarvanya Pitam, which is an ancient apex body of Hinduism, and he is the present emperor, the Surya Vamsha Surangi Samraja Chakravarti. He has survived some of the worst ever malicious assassination attempts on his person and character. And still, in spite of all of these attacks, abuses, murder attempts, today Swamiji has grown as the founder of world's only Hindu nation, Sri Kailasa, and Swamiji is leading all of us, the 2 billion practicing Hindus worldwide, into living a conscious lifestyle and experiencing Hinduism in its complete authenticity and glory. I think any amount of introduction wouldn't do justice to what Swamiji has been doing, but I think in an attempt to make us all understand Swamiji's 40 plus years of contributions, there's a beautiful video for all of us to understand where it all began from. The Shraddha, the sincerity and hard work of Swamiji's. The hard work with integrity, which is continuously happening for 40 plus years now. So let's watch that video now.
The first and foremost sacred secret I want you to know. Integrity is falling in love with your higher personality. Understand? You do have Sadashivatva in you. You are hardwired for it. It's not that your Sadashivatva is gift from somebody. No. Understand? Just like how when you fall asleep, you put an alarm and tell the alarm, hey, wake me up tomorrow morning. Same way, that's exactly the way I sent my gurus.
I sent my gurus to the planet Earth ahead of me and said, hey, I am coming. Wake me up when I assume the human body. My alarm clocks were my gurus. They wake me up. Understand? They just reminded me to fall in love with my higher personality, Sadashiva. I started my public life in a very young age. Immediately after 12, after I realized my enlightenment, I took my first Padayatra as per my Guru's instruction. That Padayatra is my first enriching Padayatra. See, I should say, I started organized public life in 2000. But my public life started when I was 12. How I started my public life? One person at a time. I walk from village to village, sit, spend some time, and a small boy naturally feeling curious, all alone. They will come and try to talk to me. Then I will start talking to them and start enriching. Whatever little way I know. It was a raw, crude, ground level way. One person at a time. So I decided I am going to start my own way. One person at a time. Parivraj Yatra happens only when you move out of joy. I tell you, I was moving like a banyan leaf in the breeze. When a leaf falls from the tree, in the breeze how it moves. That's the way I moved in my life. That is why my Parivrajaka, even to remember, is a joy for me. I tell you, shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So, most smartest strategy is hard work with integrity. That's all. That's the most smartest strategy. I decided, let me sit and start doing, start empowering, start enriching. Actually, that is the way I remember me even now. When I close my eyes, I don't remember me sitting in a golden throne. When I close my eyes, I only remember the boy, village boy with a stick on his shoulder, a commandalu. Before Hindus could recognize, I have created a very powerful enlightenment ecosystem. Everywhere, spiritual awakening is happening, enlightenment is happening. People are manifesting enlightenment, manifesting powers, everything. Kailasa is reviving the enlightenment ecosystem. The Kailasa will be the place where almost million power manifestors are living and running. At least 10 million temples and monasteries, which are spiritual embassies of Paramashiva, and reviving this enlightenment, power manifesting civilization. Kailas is the place where everything related to consciousness is revived. All the sampradaya, all the spiritual ecosystems. Kailas is the place where everything related to superconsciousness is revived. All the sampradaya, all the spiritual ecosystems created for enlightenment will be revived. And established in such a way it never gets lost again. There forever serving the humanity.
like I was sharing, it's never ever, no words are enough to describe what Swamiji has done in the last 40 years of his life. Continuous sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. He gave up his home, he gave up his family, he gave up his youth, he gave up what anyone would normally do in his age to take up something much beyond.
Actually, he even gave, for a human, the identity we carry and how people are perceiving about us, all these are the things that we care the most about. We keep thinking that, oh, okay, like I have to have good name. That's the way we normally exist. But just so that we all benefit, just so that the Hindus are saved, just so that we don't suffer, just so that humanity doesn't suffer. Swamiji sacrificed even the identity. So much character assassination is happening. Everything only with one blackmail, you just drop what you're doing for Sanatana Hindu Dharma. We will not disturb you. But Swamiji doesn't bend or even budge for that. Sacrifice that Swamiji is doing is something phenomenal. Today, in today's world, we are talking so much about discrimination and, in Hinduism, there is a lot of discrimination. We should not have the caste system. We should not have many practices what is happening in Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Swamiji is reviving the great enlightened civilization in the form of Kailasa. And the foremost thing that Swamiji has declared is how Kailasa welcomes every being, irrespective of what type of being they are, irrespective of their caste, creed, race, religion, gender, country, nationality, nothing.
Actually,
Nothing can stop them from coming into Kailasa.
Yes. And also this one thing, the idea, the concept of people or discrimination, partiality, that never existed, or that did not exist at all. Even if you see in the Agama, in the Agamas, which describes the in the Somashambhu Paddhati, in the Vidya Patala, which describes about the Shiva Diksha's procedures and formalities. It is said that any being, even if it's a bird, an animal, a cat, a dog, our guru still has to give the Shiva Diksha to that being, because every being by its nature is having authority to experience consciousness. Every existence is a consciousness on its own.
Actually, this reminds me of a very important truth that we all want to turn ourselves blind to. The hypocrisy of one side, where people are having a lot of pets and like literally caring for some animals, while they kill and eat another animal. I just don't understand. How does it differ? You can kill, so you kill a fish, you kill a hen, and you're thinking you can eat, and you shower so much of love on a dog. There's a huge gap. And we are no one to decide whether someone has a right to live or not.
And how do you kill an animal? See, there's a beautiful way Swamiji answers this. Many people talk, oh, what, you kill a plant also, and then that is also killing a life. And many people justify all of this. So Swamiji beautifully answers. This is not just giving the morality side of it, or whether you're being just, you should not kill all that. Even for us, our body-wise, our body is not meant to attack another, consume another living body.
Actually, Swamiji gives a beautiful test for this. See, if any organism which is carnivorous, means which is made for eating meat, their jaw, the lower jaw, cannot move from side to side. That movement cannot be done. Only the animals or the organisms which can eat plant with their whole, if their body is made for eating plants and not animals, only such organisms, like a cow, only such organisms can move their jaw left to right. So as humans, we are able to move our jaw left to right. That itself shows how our system is made, programmed for a vegetarian diet and not a meat-based diet. Today, we are in such a position where that hypocrisy has almost become, it's actually become like a normalcy. It's like, oh, you shower, this is real discrimination. This is where you're really judging, okay, someone has a right to enjoy your love, someone does not have. someone is something like a dog has the right to live, whereas a hen or a cow does not have. Who are we to decide that?
Absolutely. And today, if you see, there are celebrities who endorse that, oh, we have to save animals, animal rights, and protect everyone. I stand for animal rights, and all of that. And on Thanksgiving Day, they themselves kill turkey and serve. So it is so hypocritical, like blatantly in front of our eyes. But unfortunately, we refuse to see all of that. In fact, if you see even scientifically today, so much of carbon footprint is being contributed to just by this one beef industry. Today, the meat industry has grown so much just in the US alone. There are, I should say, which is the count that is told itself is in billions of cows being slaughtered in the slaughterhouses to serve billion. It you all can go Google it, research and see. I'm not joking. Seriously, it's in billion.
See, when we hear like some inhumane, when a dog is tortured, a lot of people who talk about it, like even online, it goes viral, and people tell, oh, how inhuman can someone be? Like, how are they doing this? Then what about all other animals? Who are we to decide that some being has a right to live and some being does not have a right to live? Who are we to decide that? And what gives us that right? And how are we being so hypocritic to ourselves? And how are we okay with it?
See, actually, we are not. Let's not say we are only supporting one thing, not supporting, because Swamiji himself has announced it as the first ever voting, the subject for voting in from Sri Kailasa. Whether all of us Hindus, the 2 billion of you who are watching this, whether we all want vegetarian or and non-vegetarian as a part of Hindu diet, our diet system, whether should it be regular or occasional basis. But just some science and facts that we know, we wanted to share with you all in today's segment to understand how our Hindu way of, how our Hindu cooking was, how our way of eating, how our tradition was.
So actually, we have a small video where Swamiji explains how Kailasa is open for all the beings, how every being, not just human beings, but all beings have the right to life and food.
In Hindu tradition, anyone steals food for eating should not be punished. I give this as a spiritual instruction to all my followers and disciples. Anybody asks cooked food or food items to be cooked and ate, cooked and eat, to eat, to cook and eat. Not only you should give, even if 1 or 2 people are dependent on him, his family, his immediate family, for them also you should pack and give. For all my ashrams and temples, this is spiritual guidance. Cooked food are items to anybody wants to be given. I was reported that somebody in the kitchen in Adi Kailash, the kitchen workers are stealing some of the food ingredients like rice, wheat, all that. What we call godumai. Godumai we call wheat, I think. WHEAT. And rice, RICEH. Rice, wheat, rava, all this. Small. I think rava we don't use. I think rice and wheat. Rice and wheat. I said, hey, if they want for their family, people who are dependent on them. In India, usually 5 to 10 people may be the maximum dependent family. Usually it will be 5 in all middle class family and maximum maybe 10. For all that 5 to 10 people, give whatever they want, pack and nicely give. Why should they steal? Supply food for them. And for them to cook and eat, give the ingredients. All my temples, any living being, not just human beings, any living being has a right over the life and food in all my campuses. Anybody who follows my spiritual instruction, accepts me as the spiritual pontiff, supreme pontiff, spiritual head, you should follow this. All beings, dog, cat, any being has the right over life and food. The fundamental right. Only if there are some animals which can be dangerous to Gurukul Balasans, like snakes, poisonous snakes, those animals can be kept outside the campus, means they should be driven out. Even that, I want to tell you, you should avoid killing. Maximum you should avoid killing. You can drive them out. If you are really not able to drive them out in that war, if they die, okay. That is also only for poisonous animals, that exemption. Otherwise, we have no right to kill any animal. Not only all of them have a right to survive, they have a right to food. All our ashrams should follow this principle. Anyone comes for food, give them. They don't need to steal. And if they want food for their immediate dependence, give them. If they want to cook and eat, give the ingredients.
critically low. So means higher the violence is, you still feel insensitive about it. You don't feel it. Oh God, this is so much violence. My God, Swamiji cannot, like Swamiji is another extreme. Even in the words, even in his thoughts, even in any action that he does to anyone, it will be absolutely non-violence based. He will not, even though people do so much injustice to him, like blatant lies and malicious, barbaric attacks, tortures, he doesn't continue the karma chakra with them. And never, I cannot even comprehend how can someone be so non-violent. But on the other side, world is progressing towards extreme violence. There's actually no Arjuna Vishada Yoga, the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna tells, Etan nahantum ichhami gnatopi madhusudhana. Means, he says, they're all my people. I don't want to, destroy them or kill them. Arjuna starts facing a hypocrisy. As a Kshatriya, throughout his life, he has been living, killing people. Like there were so many battles, he keeps killing people. And he becomes selfish, and when he comes and faces this war, he feels, oh, no, these are my people. How can I kill them? When I was outside, I used to think, yeah, it's a logical question. It makes sense. I was never able to look at the hypocrisy till when Swamiji revealed it. Because even inside us, we have become so insensitive to this violence. That is why, as a whole, I still don't understand. Like, this is just my perception. This is the way I look at it. How can we all together decide if someone can die? Like, we have execution as a mode of punishment, and the whole, all of us together endorse it. A few of us decide, okay, for this crime, that person needs to be dead. For this crime, that person doesn't need to die. But we all are moving towards extreme violence. That is why it has become so okay for riots, for us to break into universities in the garb of whatever it can be. But we can never have riots, breaking, killing, attacking. Actually, this is a way very, very, very subtly they instill an idea into us. We become so okay with whom we decide to kill, with whom we decide to give life to, and all of this is, that is why there are so many fraud lenses that's happening in the medical field. Today doctors are confessing that just for them to get money, they diagnose people with false cancer. When I actually, in one satsang, after I heard Swamiji tell it, when I actually went and googled about it, I found out it is true. Not just in most populated countries, even so many places, including India, US, there are doctors that have confessed openly that they diagnose people with cancer just for their personal benefit. Largely, as a humanity, all of us are falling into such deep insensitivity. That's so true, because that is why we were able, when Swamiji was, forcefully put into a hut, burning hut, and locked from outside, and that is being lively telecasted. If people were able to watch it, and even now and media was so cheaply, inhumanly flashing the news, telling, is the God man dead? Oh my God! If the whole nation was able to see it without feeling, oh my God, what they're doing is murder, live telecast of a murder, without even getting that sensitivity, then understand what kind of violence we have been duped into. I'm so sure, even though I cannot comprehend how can violence-based games excite us. That is why fights are very normal. You having hatred towards someone, you having that anger and vengeance towards someone, taking revenge towards someone, it's all called as a part of normal life. Actually, if you see in Hinduism, our tradition, we never had, yes, we fought wars. It was there for a period of time, but it was never ever violence based. Even the Kalinga war that is projected to us, all this whole thing happens at the period of invasion time. If you see in the example of Rani Padmavati's story, the king, who is a Rajput, he fights with this Mughal. He fights with a Mughal emperor who comes to wage a war, and we all fight dharmically, in spite of knowing how adharmically we were always fought back. We always fought with our dharma. When someone is coming and attacking us, yes, to protect ourselves, we needed to fight. But we Hindus never ever in our few thousand years of history, few million years of history, we have never waged a single war or invaded any single country to declare supremacy. The only times we have fought war is to actually protect ourselves. Never ever have we gone and claimed supremacy or invaded any particular country, any region at any time ever. And understand, the violence in us has become so deep. Even we start being violent towards ourselves. Beating ourselves down is violence. When you know something is not good for you, still doing it is violence. There is so much violence that we carry even towards ourselves. What Swamiji is doing is something phenomenal. Bringing non-violence back to humanity, because that's a very basic quality that is required for living a blissful life. That is a very basic quality required for us to live as humans, basic humanity. That is what is being brought back to all of us. Actually, Swamiji announced about, when we talking about violence, I'm just reminded of how when in United Nations had declared how still 100 million people across the globe don't have access to proper nutrition. This is despite of so many attempts, everything. And Swamiji has already been serving billions of free meals every day, like throughout in all the Kailasas across the globe. And now he has organized the entire thing through Sri Kailasa's Uniting Nations for Hunger-Free World. Swamiji's vision is for the whole world to be hunger-free. He's doing it through multiple ways, be it by giving the rich, nutritious food, organic foods across the globe, and as well as teaching the science of Nirahara Samyama, where you can go beyond hunger and food or any food related patterns. So let's watch that video now.
And I am so happy to announce this Thaipusam day we served lakhs of meals in India and Malaysia in multiple locations. In multiple locations. In Malaysia and Tamil Nadu, Annadanam is done. means sharing food is done. And also in Tanjavur, Brigadishwarar's Kumbhabhishekam, we share not only food, even Bhagavad Gita book. Let us take this responsibility, educating the whole world, to teach the right knowledge about food and growing food organically, sattvically as per Vedagamic tradition, sharing it freely to the whole world. Kailasa in Malaysia, in Battu Caves Murugan Temple, Battumalai Murugan Temple, they served Sattvic food for 16,000 people and Banagam, the Sattvic drink of that jaggery and water, and it's like a natural organic energy drink for rejuvenating. In Vedic Agamic tradition, it is used for rejuvenation, for hydration. And Kanlumalai, Arulmigi Subramanya Swami Temple, Ipo, Panagam for 2,100 people. And Subramanya Swami Temple in Sungaipattani, Panagam was offered for 2,100 people again. In Baladandayudabani temple in Penang, Panagam was offered for 3,300 people. Sumanya temple, Kola, Selangor, 7,000 people have been given Annadan. And Johor Baru, Dandayudabani temple, 1,300 people have been given Annadan. And Swaminatha Swami temple of Swamimalai, Tamil Nadu, 1,000 people have been given Annadan. Subramanya Swami temple of Tiruttani, 2,000 people have been given Annadan. Balamurugan Swami temple in Ozur, 700 people have been given Annadan. Baladandayudabani Swami temple, Palani, 500 people have been given Annadan. Balamurugan Swami temple, Tirupparangundram, 100 people have been given Annadan. Sendilvel Murugar temple, Tiruchendur, 4,000 people have been given Annadan. And in Malaysia, there are many other temples where Panagam is served for 4,500 in Johor Bahru, and Kola, Selangor 3,600, and in Baladandayudabani temple, Penang 3,300, Kallumalai temple 2,100, and I think in Battumalai caves, Battumalai Murugan Kovil, 4,500. So happy to see in multiple locations so many beautiful service activities getting done. I sincerely request the whole Sangha, whoever is following the spiritual principles of Kailasa, to do this as the foremost priority work. We are also sharing these details and the photographs, videographs of these activities in a Facebook page called Uniting Sri Kailasa Uniting Nations for Hunger-Free World. In that Facebook page, we are sharing these details. You can enjoy get to know more about the charitable activities done by Sri Kailasa. I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। 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 ईक्षणात्रयविध्वंसं गुणावस्थाविवर्जितं सर्वदेवं सर्वमदं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। सर्वकर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्व नियन्त्रित्व विवर्जितं सकलागम संवेद्यं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। सृष्टिस्थितिलयाधारं गुणागुणविवर्जितं सर्वचैतन्यसम्पूर्णं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। नित्यानन्दं निर्विकारं ज्ञानभावानुबोधकं सदालम्बं नित्यदृप्तं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। संसारसागरोद्धारं योगिहृत्पद्ममन्दिरं महाभावं शुद्धचित्तं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। श्रीशङ्करांससम्भूतं सच्चिदानन्दरूपिणं नादबिन्दुकलातीतं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे श्रीशङ्करांस सम्भूतं सच्चिदानन्दरूपिणं नादबिन्दुकानन्दगुरुं भजे
नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all the living and practicing Hindus from all over the world. I welcome all the Sarvanyapeta Kartas, Yajamans, Manifestors, Sarvaparityagis, Srimahans, Mahans, Kotari Danedar, visitors, viewers, Kayakalpa Yoga participants, Kailasas, E-Gurukul students, Kailasas, NHU students, Kailasas ministers, ambassadors, diplomats, e-diplomats, citizens, consulate generals and supporters, Mantreshwaras, Vidyeshwaras, Ganeshwaras, Lokeshwaras, Astreshwaras. I welcome all of you with my love and respect. Today, Sri Venkateshwara Swami, Salakatla Brahmotsavam. We had Dvajarohanam, flag hoisting. First, let's offer our worship to Parandama Venkateshwara Swami and then enter into the Satsang.
Nithyanandam, on the first day of the Salakatla Brahmotsavam of Sri Venkateshwara Swami, Sri Ananda Venkateshwara Swami, along with his Devis, Sri Devi and Bhudevi, are gracing in Sarvalankara, seated on the Swarna Pitha in the Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Pitham. We will now be offering our worship at the feet of Sri Ananda Venkateshwara Swami and His Divine Holiness Swamiji. Vina Venkatesham Nanatho Nanathas Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha. Om Dhurasi Dhurva Dhurvantan Dhurvatanyosman Dhurvati Tandhurvayam Vayan Dhurvamasvan Devanamasi Saskitamam Papritamam Jushtatamam Vanhitamam Devahutamam Ahritamasi Havirdhanandrigam Hasvamahva Armitrasyatva Chakshusha Prekshema Bherma Samviktha Matva Higam Sisham. Om Shri Ananda Venkateshwara Swamine Namaha Dhupamagrapayami. Om Uddipya Svajata Vedopaghan Nirritim Mama Pashugishchamahyama Vahajivanancha Disho Disha Mano Higamsi Jata Vedogamashvam Purushan Jagate Abhibhradagna Agahi Shriya Ma Paripataya. Om Shri Ananda Venkateshwara Swamine Namaha Ekaharati Deepam Sandarshayami. Om Madhuvatartayate Madhuksharanti Sindhavaha Madhvirna Santoshadhihi. मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवगं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु मधु मधु। ओम श्री आनंद वेंकटेश्वर स्वामिने नमः। नानाविधानि नैवेद्यानि निवेदयामि। ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तम् अनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति सर्वस्याप्त्यै सर्वस्य जित्यै सर्वमेव तेनाप्नोति सर्वं जयति। ओम श्रीदेवी भूदेवी समेत श्री आनंद वेंकटेश्वर स्वामिने नमः। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। सर्वोपचार पूजार्थे सर्वापराध क्षमापनार्थे समस्त मंगल प्राप्त्यर्थे आनंद कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि।
Paramashiva's message directly from Kailas. Listen. The truth
स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। 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 ईक्षणात्रयविध्वंसं गुणावस्थाविवर्जितं सर्वदेवं सर्वमदं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। सर्वकर्तृत्वभोक्तृत्व नियन्त्रित्व विवर्जितं सकलागमसंवेद्यं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। सर्वकर्तृत्वभोक्तृत्व नियन्त्रित्व विवर्जितं सकलागमसंवेद्यं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। सर्व सर्वकर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्व नियन्त्रित्व विवर्जितं सकलागम संवेद्यं नित्यानन्द गुरुं भजे सर्वकर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्व नियन्त्रित्व विवर्जितं सकलागम संवेद्यं नित्यानन्द गुरुं भजे सृष्टिस्थिति लयाधारं गुणागुण विवर्जितं सर्वचैतन्य सम्पूर्णं नित्यानन्द गुरुं भजे सृष्टिस्थिति लयाधारं गुणागुण विवर्जितं सर्वचैतन्य सम्पूर्णं नित्यानन्द गुरुं भजे सृष्टिस्थिति लयाधारं गुणागुण विवर्जितं सर्वचैतन्य सम्पूर्णं नित्यानन्द गुरुं भजे सृष्टिस्थिति लयाधारं गुणागुण विवर्जितं सर्वचैतन्य सम्पूर्णं नित्यानन्द गुरुं भजे नित्यानन्दं निर्विकारं ज्ञानभावानुबोधगं सदालम्बं नित्यदृप्तं 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 नित्यानन्द गुरुं भजे संसारसागरोद्धारं योगिहृद्पद्ममन्दिरं महाभावं शुद्धचित्तं नित्यानन्द गुरुं भजे संसारसागरोद्धारं योगिभावं शुद्धचित्तं नित्यानन्द गुरुं भजे संसारसागरोद्धारं योगिहृत्पद्ममन्दिरं महाभावं शुद्धचित्तं नित्यानन्द गुरुं भजे संसारसागरोद्धारं योगिहृत्पद्ममन्दिरं महाभावं शुद्धचित्तं नित्यानन्द गुरुं भजे श्रीशङ्करांशसम्भूतं सच्चिदानन्दरूपिणं नादबिन्दुकलाधीदं नित्यानन्द गुरुं भजे श्रीशङ्करांशसम्भूतं सच्चिदानन्दरूपिणं नादबिन्दुकलाधीदं गुरुं भजे
नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
The Salakatla Brahmotsavam of Sri Ananda Venkateshwara Swami. Sri Ananda Venkateshwara Swami is gracing in Sarvalankara as Saraswati Devi, seated on the Hamsavahana, Swarna Hamsavahana, in the Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Peetham and in the other Sarvajna Peethams across the globe. With the offering of our Dandavat Pranams at the feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Swamiji, we now offer our worship at the feet of Sri Ananda Venkateshwara Swami. Kamala kuchachuchuka kunkumato niyata runita tulanilatano Kamalayatalochana lokapate vijayi bhava venkata shailapate Om dhurasi dhurvadhurvantan dhurvatayyo osman dhurvatitan dhurvayam vayam dhurvamastvan devanamasi sasmitamam papritamam jushtatamam vanhitamam devahutamam ahritamasi havirdhanandrigam hasva mahva armitrasya tva chakshusha prekshema bherma samviktha matva higumsisham Om Shri Devi Bhudevi Sameta Shri Ananda Venkateshwara Swamine Namaha Dhupamagrapayami Om Uddipya Svajata Vedo Paghan Nidritim Mama Pashugishcha Mahyama Vaha Jivanancha Disho Disha Mano Higumsi Jata Vedo Gamashvam Purushan Jagate Abhibhradagna Agahi Shriyama Paripataya Om Shri Ananda Venkateshwara Swamine Namaha Yekaharati Deepam Sandarshayami Om Madhuvatarta Yate Madhuksharanti Sindhavaha माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवगं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु मधु मधु। ओम श्री आनंद वेंकटेश्वर स्वामिने नमः। नानाविधानि नैवेद्यानि निवेदयामि। ओम सोमो वा ये तस्य राज्यमादत्ते यो राजासन् राज्यो वा सोमेन यजते देवसुवामेतानि हवीगुंषि भवन्ति य एतावन्तो वै देवानागं सवाः त एवास्मै सवान् प्रयच्छन्ति तयेनं पुनः सुवन्ते राज्याय देवसूराजा भवति। ओम नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात्। ओम श्री आनंद वेंकटेश्वर स्वामिने नमः। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। सर्वोपचार पूजार्थे सर्वापराध क्षमापणार्थे समस्त मंगल प्राप्त्यर्थे आनंद कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षान् धारयामि। श्रीवैकुण्ठ विरक्ताय स्वामी पुष्करिणी तटे रमया रममाणाय वेंकटेशाय मंगलम्।
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithya.
Paramashiva's message directly from Kailas. Listen. The truth, the cognition you carry about you manifests your life. Consciously cherishing, entertaining only one truth, you are Paramashiva, is living enlightenment. Consciously cherishing, using humbleness or being pious as a strategy. Understand? I want to tell you this truth.
Adivinayam Dhurtalakshanam. People who use humbleness as a strategy never achieve the truth about themselves. Listen, when I was ordained as Tondemandala Adinam Sannidhanam by 230th Guru Maha Sannidhanam, he gave me one very powerful truth. He said, if you start repeating lower identity words, ideas about you, after some time, even you will get confused and start believing those lower identity words as the truth. That is the worst punishment you are doing to yourself. சொல்ல சொல்ல நாமளே மறந்து போய் அதை நம்ப ஆரம்பிச்சிருவோம் கண்ணு. அதனால சொல்றது சரியா இருக்கணும். That's the exact word I received. By repeating, even we will forget our true identity and start believing what we are saying. So the words we use should be very, very important. Understand? The words we use are too important. I really want all of you start doing a very serious Vakyartha Sadas, Jivartha Sadas on this pious fraud. How we entertain this pious fraud and get caught in that web, Maya of pious fraud. How we use this pious fraud to delude others and finally get deluded into it. Get deluded into it. This is the worst crime we do to ourselves. This pious fraud is the worst crime we do to ourselves. I really want all of you to study intensely the truth about this pious fraud. Listen carefully. Don't destroy your life being pious fraud. Being pious fraud is the worst punishment you do to yourself. Humbleness is not thinking low about you, thinking less number of times about you. Understand? Humbleness is not thinking low about you, thinking less number of times about you. Cognizing low about you is not humbleness, that is pious fraud. Very pious, but fraud. Anyone who thinks low about himself will be violent about himself and towards others because he feels others are making him feel small. Understand? No one makes you feel small other than yourself. Actually, no one can make you feel small other than yourself. I want this homework seriously to be done by all of you. Sit and pen down from the time you remember you, how the low level ideas and identities, cognitions are forcibly inserted into you. How you started evolving as pious fraud. How you started cherishing being pious is good. And you start behaving very pious strategically, but not really pious. I should say, pious fraud is poisonous fraud. The worst poisonous fraud is pious fraud. How strategically you develop this piousness as a way to relate, strategize. See, this pious fraud is almost like a cheap prostitute's mentality. How prostitute shows her body and tries to seduce people. Listen, body gets attention, only the being gets love. Body cannot enjoy love. Body is matter. Only being can enjoy love. Show your being and attract people, you will get love. If you show your body and attract people, you will get only attention. You will not get love. Body gets attention, not love. How a prostitute tries to use her body to get attention. Same way the pious fraud people try to show the attitude of humbleness, pious, strategically, but the biggest problem is, by and by, even they get deluded into that pious fraudulence and destroy their life. That is the worst thing happens to a human being. You can be anything but never a pious fraud. Never a pious fraud. That's a punishment you do to yourself. That's a punishment you do to yourself. Sit and pen down the earliest memories. How you started developing the low identity about you, and how you started cunningly evolving the pious fraud as a strategy to get what you want, and how you started appreciating your piousness is getting what you want. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Show your being. You will attract best beings and love in your life. If you show your body, you may attract people who give attention but not love. Body cannot enjoy love, only being can enjoy love. Because love is the most sweetest, beautiful emotion, experience. From the time you remember you, how you started believing, showing yourself very pious externally, gets you what you want, appreciation, name and fame, glory, attention, and all the other things, and you started using this piousness as a very fraudulent strategy in the world, and how you started getting deluded into it, and even you started believing in that pious mentality and fell for that pious fraud delusion. Listen, pious fraud delusion is the most difficult one to break, most difficult one to cross. Pious fraud delusion is the most difficult one to break, most difficult one to cross. Sit and do more and more, deeper and deeper homework to identify where all you started using the pious fraud mental setup to cover up the mess you made in your life, and how you started deluding even yourself into this pious fraud. First, how you started deluding others, then how you started believing, and how you are deluded within you. All these three levels of pious fraud pen down. Understand deeply, pious fraud means any identity you consciously cherish other than the truth, you are Paramashiva, you are pure consciousness. Other than that, anything you cherish and very nicely you settle with, manipulate, play, project, get attention, get what you want from others. All that identities, games are pious fraud. The way you project and the way you believe in every level. Understand? Humbleness is not pious fraud. Don't mistake. See, actually, a person who knows he is Paramashiva and everyone is Paramashiva will be very humble, sincerely humble. But person who has ignorant identity manipulates his identity and shows very pious externally, and by starts believing his delusion by himself and falls prey to this pious fraud strategy. Let's work on this strongly for next few days. Do this homework again and again. Stop being pious fraud to yourself. Actually, the moment you identify your pious fraud attitudes, patterns, you will stop supporting it. It will wither away. It will just die down. The pious fraud mentality will be there as long as you don't recognize it. The moment you recognize it, it will die down. It will be destroyed. Understand? Do this homework today. I want more and more Vakyartha Sadas. Let Vakyartha Sadas happen on this idea, on this great truth. How we delude others and ourselves with this attitude of pious fraud. Pious fraud attitude. I think I really want to focus on making all of you do this exercise than giving you more and more words. Even if it is one word, I want you to drill on this one truth. Dive deep. Make this one powerful cognition as your realization. Let's stop supporting this pious fraud delusion inside us. Let's liberate ourselves from this pious fraud attitude. Let's raise ourselves from this pious fraud mentality. Especially lots of Neo-Vedantic ideas are pious fraud centered. Neo-Vedanta is nothing but Hinduism as approved by the non-Hindu traditions and thought currents and theologies and philosophies. The non-Hindu, I should not even use the word non-Hindu, anti-Hindu theologians, philosophers, thought currents killed Hinduism literally, like how the parts of Abhimanyu, hands, limbs, legs were cut. Same way, all the vital components of Hinduism was cut by the anti-Hindu mafia, and whatever fits with their narrative to destroy Hinduism, they taught that as Hinduism to us. The anti-Hindu mafia's narrative of Hinduism is Neo-Vedanta. God, I have taken a big risk by giving this definition, but I want all of you to wake up. Get back to Vedas and Agamas. All the anti-Hindu mafia, the anti-Hindu mafia's narration of Hinduism to Hindus is Neo-Vedanta. Many of these Neo-Vedantic concepts are these pious fraud ideas, pious fraud attitude. Understand? In real Hinduism, the whole society is made rich. But this Neo-Vedanta, the anti-Hindu mafia's narrative of Hinduism is sir, sir, sir. Means what? You want to keep a section of people poor so you can continue to serve. I tell you, the real service is make the whole society rich. Make everyone realize their potential and make all rich. That is real Hinduism. But these people who want to serve poor, keep poverty alive by making poverty sacred. Neo-Vedantis are as dangerous to Hinduism as anti-Hindu mafia. Because Neo-Vedantis are nothing but pious frauds as anti-Hindu mafia. You see, anti-Hindu mafia is pious fraud openly. And the Neo-Vedantis have ate the shit and vomit of the anti-Hindu mafia and try to destroy Hinduism in the name of Hinduism. Much of these pious fraud ideas are from anti-Hindu mafia. So listen, do not give legitimate sacred status to pious fraud, attitude, or ideas. So with this, today I want all of you to start doing this homework. Pen down elaborately in how many ways, how many places you are carrying that pious fraud attitude. Pious fraud mentality. See, many times people cheat themselves. Oh, what can I do? I am not able to do yoga. I am not able to get up in the morning. Okay, if you are not able to wake up in the morning and do yoga, stop eating. You can't say, I am not able to stop eating. Just tie yourself in the stupid bed which you are worshipping 24 hours. If you are not able to get up from the bed in the Brahma Muhurta and do yoga, tie yourself with the bed and stop eating. No. For eating, I can get up from the bed. Only for doing yoga, I cannot get up from the bed. This is what I call pious fraud. If you are not able to get up from the bed for morning Brahma Muhurta, morning yoga, okay, tell your family to tie you nicely, chain you with the bed. So you don't get up for food also. No yoga, no food. Then okay. At least through the dry fasting, you can burn the calories. You can clean up your body. Only if you physically work out or physically working, take solid food. No physical work, no solid food. If you are physically working, like agriculture, lifting weight, gymming, yoga, anything, physical working, at least 2 hours a day, one meal. 2-hour physical work is equivalent to one meal. If you are 4 hours physical work, then 2 meals. 6 hours physical work, then 3 meals. Not otherwise. When I say physical work, it should be really, really physical and hard. Not sitting in your stupid chair. Doing all cranky things. No. That is not physical. Listen. Because you have a very valid reason why you are not able to do yoga, don't think you are going to get health or the benefits of yoga. Listen carefully. Even if you can sit and meditate for hours, physically you need to be active if you want health. Listen to this one-liner. Watching pornography 24 hours is not going to get you a child. Understand? physically, people who work physically active get the physical health. If you are not physically working, active, stop eating solid food. Stop eating solid food. I have seen many people giving very valid reasons why they are not able to do yoga or puja. Pious frauds, all pious frauds. Oh, God is everywhere. What is the need to do puja? Pious frauds. God is everywhere. I am doing mental puja, manasa puja. Why physical puja? Pious frauds. All these frauds, they think by watching pornography, they will get kid. Pornography doesn't get you child. You need to know this. Physical health means physically you need to do yoga. If you want to manifest the powers of Paramashiva, physically you need to do puja. Just Manasa puja is not enough. Manasa puja is preparation for physical puja. Physical kriya has to be done. This Neo-Vedantis destroyed Hinduism by promoting the idea of watching pornography 24/7, you will get kid. No, you won't get child. I'm so happy. My gurus trained me in the yogic lifestyle, especially physically doing puja. Physically sitting and doing puja. I tell you, if puja was not part of my lifestyle, I would have become mad long, long ago. I would have had mental breakdown or whatever physical breakdown long before. It is just physically doing puja, not mental puja. Listen. Not just manasa puja, physically doing puja. That is keeping me together. And that has retained my Nirvikalpa Samadhi as my lifestyle. So spend time in doing physical puja, physical yoga. Don't be pious fraud, especially using this Neo-Vedanta concept. None of this Neo-Vedanti gang is practicing Hindus. That is where the whole problem is. They are not practicing Hindus. from the time I remember me, somehow my life has become, night means puja. Night is not for sleeping. You talk to anyone who lived around me in my life, whether my parents, siblings, friends in the school days, or my co-brahmacharis in Ramakrishna Mission days, or the other disciples who took care of me, who were taking care of me after the Sangha started. Talk to any one of them. One thing they will all agree is, Swamiji will never sleep. Night means puja time for him. I'll just sit and go on in my own speed, like a slowly, one by one. To each God, I will talk to them. How are you? Offer first all the step-by-step procedurally water, then paniyam, then madhuvarkam, then pushpam, gandham, snaniyam, then finally punarachamaniyam, dhupam, deepam. In my own way, I have my own pattadi, system of doing puja, but physically doing it. I'll talk to each one of them. I have all the gods. I am a typical village, the traditional Shaivite family. All gods will be there. I'll talk to each one of them. Will not miss even one. Even by mistake, if I miss one, I'll come back and again start talking to them from the beginning. Puja is the time you can see me as I am, simple, innocent, straightforward, no strategy, no formality, simple my being. See, I just know I am Paramashiva and I am celebrating my Paramashivatva. Established in the Paramashivatva, worshipping Paramashiva. The best time to enjoy me is being around me during my puja. When I am doing puja, it will be sometimes 2 hours or 3 hours. Even now, sometimes it will go even 5 or 6 hours. Puja is the best time to be around me. Ask even brahmacharis who lived with me in Ramakrishna Mission, when I was a brahmachari in Ramakrishna Mat. Night means puja for me, that's all. I used to take up these long pujas as my spiritual practice. See, one of the longest puja is Sri Vidya, because all the goddesses, you need to relate with all the Tidhi Nithya Devis, and each goddess in that 43 triangle, women. If you miss one, that's it. Male gods, okay, it's okay, today you missed, tomorrow you will do. But female goddess, So naturally, I'll take up usually the Sri Vidya Puja only. Elaborately, I'll sit and do. Sometimes even full Chandi Parayanam. Listen. Physically doing puja, physically doing yoga, physically being active is too important for health and enlightenment and power manifestation. Do not be a pious fraud, cheating yourself and cheating others. I am telling you the multiple varieties of pious frauds, attitude-wise, being pious fraud in your spiritual practice, multiple levels and layers. Let's stop being pious fraud. Identify the pattern of pious fraud and stop supporting it. I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Paramashiva. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. The eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महान्धकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिक स्वामि वागीश सुन्दर माणिक्यवाचक स्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्ध स्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गि साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिलमहागुरुपुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तरसहस्र श्रीमहामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्रीपरमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्तगणनायक श्रीमहागणपतिसमारम्भ अनवच्छिन्नपीठाधीश्वर गुरुपरम्परा प्राप्त अटलपीठ अष्टोत्तरसहस्र श्री अटलपीठाधीश्वर धर्ममुक्तिस्वर्गपुरस्वर्णपीठ त्रयोविंश गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलासपरम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्रीकैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्रीकैलासपरमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्यवर्य सच्चिदानन्द प्रणवस्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रीलश्री भगवच्छ्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव श्री ज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञानवितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।